And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back again here on a Friday night. We're coming at you live from Darlington Speedway. It's throwback night here for the Front Row Next Gen Cup Series. There's going to be a lot of awesome paint schemes out there tonight. You see they are in practice right now. Top times at the top of your screen. Tonight, we're going to be doing 130 laps. Drivers are going to have 75% fuel, one fast repair, 5 sets of tires on pit wall. Stage 1's going to end on lap 25. Stage 2 at the end of lap 60. And then stage 3 will be a total of 70 laps. Got about a minute and a half left to go here in practice. A few drivers out there putting last minute adjustments on their cars. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. I was getting a couple of things ready to go there. It is time to head down trackside, so if you please could rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem. And thank you very much, Joshua Rutherford, for a great rendition of our national anthem. Everybody, I say it every night, every week. Go check out Mullet Music Productions over on YouTube. Taking a look at Sam Lawson. He's currently out on track right now, throwing it back to Ryan Newman. And the only reason I know that is because I made the paint scheme. But it's good to actually see him out on track. He was messaging me before the race, saying he wasn't feeling the best out there, but he's going to go out and try and get some points here at Darlington. First lap didn't count. Might have grazed the wall a little bit there. That's something we're going to be seeing all night long here at Darlington, ladies and gentlemen. The lady in black, the track too tough to tame. Every car is going to have a stripe on there at some point in time or another by the end of tonight. Jeremy Richmond went top of the board. Now Steven Johnson, fastest lap, 29.31. Richmond answers right back at 21.15. We're taking a look at Adam Thompson right now, currently third up on the charts, 29.35. Adam Thompson goes top of the board with a 29.12 for the number 71. Nicholas Lamb out on track right now. And then number 5, currently 8th, Tanner Marr. He's currently 14th out on track right now. I don't think that 4 car was able to get a lot of practice in tonight. And if you didn't catch it, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go check out episode number 11 of Pit Party. It's one of Tanner's pre-race shows that he does on Fridays. Ooh, Brian Zimmerman got the wall a little bit out of it too. And we broadcasted the truck race last night, ladies and gentlemen. We saw that quite a bit. I'm wondering if we're going to see the same thing tonight in the next-gen cars. These cars handle a lot different. It looks like everybody who wanted to take a time has. About 5 drivers who elected to not take a time, Raymond Herdina being one of them. Like 13 seconds left to go. I don't think anybody's going to be able to get a time in now, so it looks like Adam Thompson and Jeremy Richmond 1-2 here tonight on the pole. Chris Carroll back there in 4th. Steven Johnson held on to 3rd. Good job by him. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get this thing on. Why does this keep saving that like that? That is getting really annoying. There we go. Adam Thompson is going to be starting on the pole here tonight with Jeremy Richmond, who is outside in 2nd. Starting in 3rd is going to be Steven Johnson. And to his outside, Chris Carroll starting in 4th. Michael Wood's going to be rolling off P5 with Kyle Wildman Wellman there in 6th. Carl Lindstrom going to be starting in 7th to his outside. Nicholas Lamb in the number 5. J.R. Schomburg going to be starting in 9th with Larry Bell rolling off in 10th. Cal Butler back there in 11th and Derek Wynn to his outside in 12th. Going on down, we got Brian Zimmerman starting in 13th with Chummy Miller starting 14th. Jason Bauer is going to be rolling off in 15th with Tanner Marr starting 16th. Samuel Lawson, the governor, going to be starting back there in 17th with Philip Molinax to his outside in 18th. Chris Spencer going to be starting in 19th position with Tom Freitas to his outside in 20th. Ronnie Morrison back there in 21st with Raymond Herdina to his outside in 22nd. Dustin Lamb going to be starting in 23rd with Jimmy Emos in 24th. And ladies and gentlemen, that actually rounds out your field tonight. 24 drivers here at Darlington. The lady in black, the track too tough to tame. 130 laps. It's time to get it on. Drivers getting ready to go. Now, a few things we're going to have to watch tonight. Number 1 being fuel. 2 being tires, as always. So those are the first 2. 3, is the sun going to affect these drivers once the sun starts to go down here going down the backstretch? Darlington is known for that. 4, pit road entry. That's going to be a big one. Are drivers going to speed on pit road? Are they going to even be able to hit pit road? We see it happen in real life all the time, and it is just the same here on iRacing. Out of turn 4, Adam Thompson's going to lead him down. And green flag is in the air. We're racing at Darlington. We're going to go down into turns 1 and 2, and Adam Thompson has a pretty good launch there. Same with Steven Johnson. They're all going to go up to the top side of the racetrack there. That's what we're going to see all night long. Our drivers utilizing that diamond line. Looks like Michael Wood is going to hang on to 3rd right now. Throwback Gravedigger scheme from that number 99. Awesome to see. Go back to 4th, and we got a throwback as well. The number 98 of Jeremy Richmond. Chris Carroll back there in the number 97. He's running a Napa paint scheme there in that Chevy Camaro. J.R. Schomburg in the 13. He holds on to 6. Everybody single files out rather quickly, so that was a really good start by these guys. Ooh, Sam Lawson gets the outside wall a little bit there out of 2. Remember, I said that at the beginning of the race that we're going to be seeing a lot of that. Ooh, Johnson looks like he might have either got the wall a little bit or just got loose coming off of turn number 4. So we go back down into 1 and 2. Adam Thompson starting to pull away here. Ran the fastest lap of the race thus far on lap 2. 29.49 for the number 71. Steven Johnson answers back there on lap 3 with a 29.46. For the number 1 of Steven Johnson go on board. We see the sun. And that is going to start affecting those drivers once it starts to go down here tonight. Remember, we're going to get a caution on lap 25. That'll be our first stage break. Top 5 drivers going to receive points. Go back through the field, take a look at, looks like we got a battle here. Ronnie Morrison to the inside of the 64, Kel Butler. Kel Butler's running a pretty awesome paint scheme right there. He's got Baby Ruth on it. Kel Butler actually won the truck race last night too, ladies and gentlemen, so someone we got to keep an eye on tonight. This is 64 of Kel Butler as Derek Wynn goes to the inside of him right here in 3 and 4. Johnny Miller just got around him to take over that 12th position. Go back and take a look at that number 87 of Raymond Herdina. He's trying to run down the number 31 of Philip Mullinax right now. We're having a little electrical issues there as well. We've seen him be fast in the past. Starting near the rear of the field. He's going to get 2 cautions definitely here tonight. So we're going to see if he can make his way up through the field. Back up to the front, Adam Thompson still continues to lead the way. We got Steven Johnson running in 2nd, Mike Wood running 3rd. Chris Carroll holds on to the 4th position, and Jeremy Richmond rounds out the top 5. Larry Bell back there in 9th. He was the special guest on the Pit Party episode for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, episode 11. Again, be sure you go check that out and give it a like. Tanner's doing a really good job with those pre-race shows. Ronnie Morrison, he's already up 10 spots since the start of the race. Had a little trouble last night in the truck series. Has a clean race car right now. We're only 8 laps in. Haven't really seen a lot of drivers flirting too much with that outside wall just yet. But once we get a little further in this race and they start getting more comfortable, we might see that happen. Looks like they're coming up on, he's got the number 67, but showing the number 20 here. He's just going to duck out of the way there for the race leaders. But that's Jimmy Emos. And this is actually going to hurt Michael Wood just a little bit. Going to have to be patient here. He's doing the right thing, just kind of taking his time. He gave up a lot of time right there, but he knows in the back of his head, and in about 16 laps, 17 laps, we're going to have a caution flag. Drivers are going to be able to come down pit road, make some adjustments on them race cars, maybe get 4 fresh tires. I tell you what, Steven Johnson is not letting Adam Thompson run away from this one. He is hanging right there. He has not extended that lead over a half a second yet. Chris Carroll has caught up to the back bumper here of the 99 of Mike Wood. Wood's doing a really good job. He got around that lap car. Like I said, he lost a little bit of time there, but he's actually, it looks like he's starting to pull away from that number 97. Got a battle going on back here. That's Kel Butler. Derek Wynn looking to the inside of Kel, going down the back straightaway. Going to slot back in line. Battle for your 13th position right now. Question is, will we maybe see a driver or two come down pit road before we get that stage caution? We're 12 laps into this thing already. Ooh, tight off the corner. Tanner Marr and Kel Butler. And it looked like Herdina might have got a piece of the wall. He goes around Tom Friedis right there. That was for 17th. Looks like Herdina is still struggling with them electrical issues right now. Battle back here, Chris Spencer. Call him the closer. Or the sleeper, whatever you want to call him. Started back in 19th position. It's already up 5 spots since the start of this race. Just kind of riding around. Slowly picking drivers off. Already up to 14th. Back up to the front of the field. Same old song and dance right now with Adam Thompson and Steven Johnson. Adam Thompson continues to lead the way, but Steven Johnson is just laying down lap times comparable to the race leader. We go back to Michael Wood and Chris Carroll. They actually just ran identical lap times last time by a 29.73. They were both faster than our race leader and second place. It's like Morrison got a little loose right there. He's up to 9th. Larry Bell's round out your top 10. Everybody's pretty much single filed out so far. It's like Wellman actually just got around Dustin Lamb not that long ago for 18th out. Wellman's running actually a pretty cool paint scheme. This is the scheme that William Byron is running this weekend at Darlington in the real NASCAR series. I forget who he said he had painted, but man, they did a really good job on that car because it looks awesome out there. It'll look even better once the lights go down. Or the sun, the sun goes down. The lights turn on. Yeah, you know, when the lights go down, guys, you know. How is everybody doing out there on a Friday night? How are we doing out there? Who's your pick tonight? I know there's a couple out there, and I know who they're going for. That 87 car rings a bell. Ooh, Steven Johnson. Steven Johnson, there we go. He's going to try something a little different here. He's coming down here on lap 20. When he crosses the line, it'll be 21, obviously, but yeah, that's, I don't know if that's a little, or, ooh, big slap of the wall right there was, I think that was Philip Molinax. Trying to find him on timing and scoring right here. Might be able to get a replay on that. There he is. Let's go see what happened to Phil here. And I think it was just a classic case of coming off turn number 2. Bang, yeah, there it is. Did a great job to not hit the inside wall, though. Probably going to have problems for that number 31. He does have a fast repair in the back pocket, but you don't want to use it too early. Yeah, you see the 31, he's going to bring it down pit side. Probably the best time to do it right now. You saw Steven Johnson come down. Johnson's still on pit road. Been on pit road for a hot minute. I'm wondering if he might have had some issues. Not what you want to see. Now you got Adam Thompson and Chris Carroll running 1-2. We got smoke there on the front stretch. Not really seeing anything. So it looks like these guys up front, they're going to stay out until the stage. I don't think anybody actually was trying this strategy. I think something's going on with Steven Johnson. Hope everything's all right on his end. Out of turn 4 and across the line, looks like Adam Thompson's going to be stage 1 winner. Chris Carroll in second, Mike Wood third, Richmond fourth, Nicholas Lamb in fifth. So those are the drivers who will be getting stage points here for the first stage. These drivers go ahead and catch up to the PH truck. We're going to probably see everybody come down pit road here. We'll see what their plans are. Whether it be 2 tires, 4 tires, fuel only, I imagine we're going to see everybody take tires here. All right, so I see a lot of right and left sides going up. I believe everybody's going to be taking 4 tires here. Tom Freitas stays out on the racetrack. I believe probably just to lead a lap. Get himself a couple extra bonus points. But Adam Thompson wins the race off pit road. They all pretty much came in how they came out. Came out how they came in. Man, I'm real backwards tonight, huh? Raymond Erdina, major electrical issues tonight. Well, that sucks. He's still out there? Yeah, he's still out there. We'll make it work. "29 laps down here at Darlington. A little over 100 laps to go. Stage 2 now going to end on lap 60. So it'll be about another 25, 30 lap shootout to get to the end of stage 2. And then we're going to run 70 laps to the end. Chris Carroll managed to get his way up into second. Now he's right next to Adam Thompson. This is going to be an interesting restart. All right, we're going to re-rack them, restack them, fire them off. That was a really good stage 1. Really no incidents except for a couple of drivers getting their Darlington stripe early in this one. Adam Thompson and Chris Carroll are going to fire them off this time by. Out of turn number 4, down to the restart zone. We're going to fire them off, and we're back underway here at Darlington. Ooh, we got a... Sounded like somebody might have gotten into the wall back there. We go on board here with Jeremy Richmond. Battle in front of him. That's Schomburg and Bell. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Tanner Marr. Like Tanner was just kind of letting everybody go. Just, you know, that's that patience thing we were talking about. Everybody get single file real quick. Now, that's what we're going to see. It is very, very difficult to go side by side into the corners here at Darlington. Looks like we got another subscriber out there for True Sim Productions. We greatly appreciate you, and thanks for stopping by. Make sure you tell your friends. Try to give the most realistic broadcast we can here on TSP. Adam Thompson continues to lead the way with Chris Carroll running in second. Michael Wood in third. Wood trying to get around that number 97, though, as we come out of turn 4 and take lap 33. Got a battle going on back here for fourth. Nicholas Lamb gets around. That's Carl Lindstrom. He's running a pretty cool throwback scheme there. Chris Spencer looking at Lindstrom's inside now. Slides up in front of him. Going to take the air off the nose of that race car. Lindstrom tries to cross him back over. Slides up in front of Morrison. Morrison now has a run down the front stretch, but he He's going to slap back in line and just kind of try again. Could have had a spot there, but he was smart and he waited. You're going to see a lot of that. Looks like somebody got loose up in front of him. That was the 5 of Nicholas Lamb. Lost a lot of his momentum. Like Morrison was able to get around Lindstrom right there. Slides up in front of him. Chris Carroll battle for the race lead. Slides up in front of Adam Thompson. New race leader Chris Carroll on lap 36. Mike Woods right there too as well, man. He's having a really good run right now in that number 99. Kind of needs it too. Has had a little bad luck here this season, but trying to bounce back here at Darlington. No problem trying to get better and race like this. Nice. This is a league that is very accepting to new drivers on iRacing. If you guys are interested, there's a Discord link down below in the description, as always, for every league. You can join in and they can help you get a little bit quicker, a little bit better, give you the fundamentals on iRacing, how it works. Chris Carroll just set the fastest lap of the race thus far. 29.44 out of the number 97 of Chris Carroll. Starting to pull away here from Adam Thompson. Adam Thompson still under pressure from Mike Wood. Carl Lindstrom fell back to 7th. Ronnie Morrison up there in 6th. Ooh, just got a little Darlington stripe right there. Shouldn't hurt him too much. I think, yeah, there's big electrical issues tonight for that number 87 of Raymond Hardinia. I don't know. It's something like that. Raymond Hardina. Yeah, he's got heavy front end damage, that race car too. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he's definitely got some electrical issues going on in that number 87. Trying to just kind of ride it out right now. That's really all you can do. Especially, we all know, ladies and gentlemen, we try to play like it's real life here on TSP, but we all know at the end of the day, this is a sim. We're racing on the internet. Just trying to get as many points as he can out of this night. Because this is, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to point out, we have tonight's race, and then we have next week's All-Star race at Charlotte. But after that, this league does take a break here. It will be off for 13 weeks, and then we will be coming back, hopefully, to give you guys the rest of the season. I don't imagine why we couldn't, but you see what I'm saying? There's 13 weeks in between. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. So Friday nights will be off after next week, just to give you guys a heads up. Other than that, all the other leagues are still going on. Saturdays, Sundays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Carroll's still out leading the way. Let's go back. Got a battle right here. It's 98 of Jeremy Richmond to the inside of Carl Lindstrom. Looked like the 5 of Nicholas Lamb actually got a little Darlington stripe there as well. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say, I love this track. I know that they get single file and it's almost like it's a train around here, but this is such a awesome track, especially when you do get side-by-side battles because of how hard it is to get around this place. I mean, let's watch Chris Carroll right here. Let's go on board with him real quick. Let's actually take a lap on board with race leader Chris Carroll. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Right around there with Chris Carroll. Looks like he's catching up to the back of Jimmy Emos here. Gonna go to the outside of him right here. I tell you what, oh my goodness, Adam Thompson had to get way out of the throttle there to not get into the back of that number 20. He might not have known that they were going to come that fast up on him, but man, Adam Thompson gave him a huge break. Michael Wood still right there in tow to the number 71. Remember, stage 2 is going to end here on lap number 60, so we got about 13 laps to go. Sun's starting to go down here at Darlington. Lights are going to start to come on here very shortly. Battle back here. Lindstrom firing back on Ronnie Morrison right now, trying to take over that 7th spot. Wasn't able to get there. Had a good run there down the front stretch, but Morrison able to keep the momentum up on that top groove and keep that position for right now. Lindstrom gonna go all the way to the bottom right there. Use the apron slide job up in front of that number 69 Ronnie Morrison and get P7 back to Carl Lindstrom. That was a good move by that 83 car. Smart. He tried to pass him on the bottom side of the racetrack and then realized that didn't work. Had a good run, went for the slider, managed to pull it off. Back up to the front of the field. It's still Chris Carroll and the number 97 leading the way. We got 10 laps to go here in stage number 2. Like Brian Zimmerman looking to the inside of Ronnie Morrison now. Maybe that 69 car is starting to fall off a little bit here on a long run. He's going to have to take a swing at this car because he is fast on a short run. He managed to get up through the field, but now starting to fall back. Brian Zimmerman's out here struggling a little bit too. He's just now up inside the top 10. Tanner Marr back there holding on to 11th. We got about 7 laps to go here in stage 2. Adam Thompson has pulled away from Mike Wood just a little bit, about a half a second. Mike is staying right with him, though. Chris Carroll, though, he is on a tear right now. He's pulled out to a whole second over Adam Thompson. Take a look at the last time by here. They both crossed the line. Yeah, pretty dead even lap times, a 30.12 versus a 30.13. Chris Carroll with the advantage last time by. Trying to take a look at timing and scoring, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody is really spaced out right now. Which is good. This is a good thing. These guys are doing awesome. This is a great race. Because if we go into the final stage and they race like this, I mean, that's where strategy is going to start to play in. Whether it be fuel, whether it be, are you going to take 2 tires to save a little time on pit road? Are they going to miss their pit stop? Not only miss their pit stop, but possibly miss pit road. We know how hard it is to get on the pit road here. We're riding on board here with the number 98 of Richmond. Only a couple more laps for Chris Carroll to take stage 2. And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, this 97 and that 71 of Adam Thompson, they are basically going back and forth on wins this season. Chris Carroll and Adam Thompson both have, I believe, 4 wins. If I'm not mistaken, I think Adam Thompson might have 5 at this point now that I think about it. I'll get that information once we take our first commercial break here at the stage caution. And I'll let you know here is actually, Adam Thompson turned it on. He's coming to get stage number 2. We're catching up to some lap traffic here. That's Dustin Lamb in front of him. Now, Dustin is still on the lead lap right now. Something going on with Carroll. Carroll is not liking the way that race car is right now. He just lost the lead to Adam Thompson here with 2 laps to go in the stage. Yeah, Chris Carroll's losing some time here once they cross the line. It'll be Adam Thompson for stage number 2. Across the line, waiting for the yellow to fly. There it is. So give stage number 2 to Adam Thompson. Not sure what happened to Chris Carroll there. Maybe something going on with the tires. Just didn't like that very end of that run. Oh, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Shut up and sit down.
All right, we're back live here on Tristan Productions, still under caution. Adam Thompson came down pit road first. He came off pit road first. Michael Wood actually gained a spot on Chris Carroll. I think Wood's actually going to have a good advantage here starting on the outside lane. Pace car pulls off, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Wood and Adam Thompson going to lead them down. And ladies and gentlemen, for this restart, why don't we crank it up? Gotta love the crank it up cameras, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are doing awesome. We saw a couple of drivers get loose there off the corner, but they keep it straight. They keep it green. We're taking lap 71 of 130. Chris Carroll all over the back bumper of Adam Thompson right now. Michael Wood still back there trying to gain some time on these guys, but the sleeper Chris Spencer back there in fourth up 15 spots since the start of this race. Battle going on up here at the front. Looks like Mike Wood might have had a run on Chris Carroll there, but had to back out of it and slots back in line. He's going to try to get a run here and try again. So Brian Zimmerman and Tanner Marr have been pretty quiet back here as well. Last time we talked about Zimmerman, he was back there in 10th, now up into 6th. Just got a little piece of the wall right there. I think Tanner Marr kind of followed him up into the wall. But Tanner's back there in 7th. Ronnie Morrison, who looked like he had a pretty good short run car there the first 2 stages, now sitting back there in 8th. He's still up 13 spots from the start of this race. Having a good run. Morrison's got a good run on Tanner Marr down the back straightaway here. Looks to the inside going into 3 and 4. Tanner gets up into the wall. Morrison's going to go ahead and go around him and take over that 7th position. Chris Carroll managed to get his way around Adam Thompson as we were watching that battle. Chris Carroll back to the race lead, so maybe he threw a couple adjustments at that race car. Mike Wood's got a run on Adam Thompson right now. I think that 71 might have the longer run car here. He kind of falls off at the beginning of the run, but then it picks up later on. We saw it there at the end of stage 2 when he managed to get around Chris Carroll there right at the end of stage number 2. Mike Wood, man, still holding strong there in 3rd. And Chris Spencer, as we said, the sleeper, now up inside the top 5, running in 4th. Everybody's starting to get spaced out. We should start to see strategy come into play here very soon, I imagine. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take another commercial break. We will be right back. Stick around.
Shut up and sit down.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport.
All right, so I accidentally bumped the wrong button there, but we are back live here on True Sim Productions. Chris Carroll still continues to lead the way. We got 44 laps to go. Adam Thompson right behind him there in second. Mike Wood running third. Chris Spencer still holds on to fourth. Jeremy Richmond rounds out the top 5. Brian Zimmerman in 6th. Ronnie Morrison up to 7th. Tom Frieditz, who actually has moved up into 8th, having a good run out there with 43 laps to go. Nicholas Lamb holds on to 9th right behind Tom there. Tanner Marr back in 10th. J.R. Schomburg running in 11th. Carl Lindstrom in 12th. Derek Wynn runs 13th. Cal Butler in 14th. Chummy Miller 15th. Larry Bell in 16th. Oh, looks like Steven Johnson has made his way back out on track. Good to see that number 1 back out there. Unfortunately, about 32 laps down right now, I think, if my math is correct. So not going to be able to get all those laps back, but he might be able to if somebody happens to have an incident here, which these guys are just putting on a fantastic show. Got a battle for the race lead heating up right here. Aside from the 2 stage cautions, ladies and gentlemen, we have not had one cause caution yet tonight. Now, I was trying to wait until almost the very end to say that, but these guys are doing an awesome job here tonight at Darlington, putting on a great show. Raymond Herdina's back there in 20th. He's a couple laps down here. Had some struggles there with electrical issues. Looks like they got that sorted out. Able to come back out on track and keep turning laps. So big shout out to him. As Adam Thompson still continues to try and run down Chris Carroll. He is getting closer. You see him running a little bit lower over the line here in turns 3 and 4 as we come out of 4. We're going to have 39 laps to go. They are going to have to make at least one pit stop, I imagine, here, ladies and gentlemen, before this thing is over. So we're kind of watching to see when someone's going to make that first jump down pit road. Now, while we are under commercial, we did see the 42 of Kyle Wellman come down pit road on lap 79. Was this strategy? Did the 42 have problems? We're not 100% sure, but out there running in 18th, only a couple of laps down as of right now. Adam Thompson is there, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty much the closest battle on the racetrack we got right now. Everybody else is really spread out. I would say maybe around with 30 laps to go, we're probably going to see these drivers come down pit road, get a set of fresh tires and a full tank of fuel to be able to finish this thing out. And that's the biggest thing. Are we going to maybe start to see drivers come down early, try and gain some track time on each other on the pit road? Now, Adam Thompson's in a good position here because he can kind of bait Carroll down pit road. But Carroll could also fake out Adam Thompson. So 34 laps to go, still a long way to go. Anything can still happen. These two drivers have about 4 seconds over third place Mike Wood. As you see Wellman, he's starting to make his way up here with them fresh tires. Almost got into the wall a little bit there. Philip Molinack slow down on the apron. So Tom Freitas is one of the first drivers to bring it down pit side. Now, he was pretty far back off our leaders, but this is what a short pit's going to look like. Now, can he make it to the end? 33 laps, I'm going to say he can. Oh, here we go. Chris Carroll brings it down. He tried to do it late. Adam Thompson's going to stay out one more time. So final pit stop starting to happen here with 32 laps to go. Carroll's on pit road taking 4 fresh tires. Adam Thompson now on pit road. So where's Tom Freitas at? Because he was one of the first drivers on pit road. Pretty much everybody's starting to make their last bit of pit stop, or last pit stop right now. Mike Wood takes over the race lead here. He has yet to come down pit side. 30 laps to go. Could be a little strategy that he's playing. Maybe have the fresher tires there at the end. Ooh, Zemi said he was coming up on the racetrack right now. Tanner Marr keeps it out, probably trying to wait for a caution. That's Adam Thompson out in front of him. Chris Carroll got out in front of Thompson there. Thompson does have 1 lap better tires than Chris Carroll does, though. Those two drivers are now 4th and 5th as Wynn and Bell are on pit road. Tom didn't really gain a whole lot of time here. He's up inside the top 10 now. I'm pitting early there. He pit on lap 96. Now remember, Wellman, he pit on 79. He's been staying out. I don't know if that was a little strategy he was trying to play or what, but I don't think it really worked out the way he thought it was going to work out. Nicholas Lamb right now is the race leader. He's yet to come down pit road. Mike Wood is on pit road right now. Ooh, one in the wall right there. Here comes Chris Carroll and Adam Thompson. They got to work their way around him to get his lap back. That's Nicholas Lamb in the lead right now. They're both going to get around him. So they're now back on the lead lap. Nicholas Lamb trying to bring it down pit side. Tanner Marr is still out on the racetrack. He is really hoping for a late caution here, ladies and gentlemen. Almost got 25 laps to go. Now, Chris Carroll is behind Tanner Marr right now in second on the lead lap, but 24 seconds behind Tanner. I cannot believe Tanner has not brought it down pit side yet. We got the wall a little bit there. We were riding on board with them. These guys are trying to get around him to get their laps back. Richmond managed to get his way around Wood. Now, Wood pit on lap 102, so he's got the freshest tires out of everybody right now. I don't know, man. I think this 4 car's going to run it out of fuel. Smack the wall there coming out of turn 2 again. Here he comes down pit side. Finally, number 4, Tanner Marr brings it down pit road. 22 laps to go. I mean, here comes Chris Carroll and Adam Thompson. They're coming down the backstretch right now. They're going to get around him easily. Carroll trying to work around Schomburg there. Schomburg's last car in the lead lap right now in 12th. And that's allowing Adam Thompson to get a run. Looks to the inside. Battle for the race lead here with 21 laps to go. Carroll's not going to give it up that easy, though. He's got the run up on the top side. Thompson can't make the pass. Going to slide back in line. They're still trying to work their way around this 13 car. There's Tanner Marr, just came out of the pits. "20 laps to go here at Darlington. Schomburg now trying to work his way around Tanner. Tanner's got the better tires, though. Pit on lap 109. Now he does that. He has the freshest tires out on track. Carolyn Thompson starting to work their way around Tanner Marr right now. 18 laps to go. Oh, we got a spinner. That's Schomburg. Problems for the 13. What's going on with the cameras? No caution yet. Got to bring it down pit side. Misses pit road. Misses pit road completely. Oh, Carroll trying to work his way around the 83. That's Lindstrom. Oh, Carroll's up into the outside wall. Here comes Thompson. Thompson gets around him. He starts to pull away. Now can Carroll run him back down? He's got to run right here down the back straightaway, side by side, going into 3 and 4. Got 15 laps to go. Going to be 14 this time by. Carroll gets a good run through the center, slides up in front of the 71. Thompson going to cross him back over, side by side, out of turn 4. Back down into 1 and 2. Carroll not going to give an inch. They hang with each other side by side through 1 and 2. Carroll gets the outside wall a little bit. Trying to hang on to it. Lindstrom's coming back. Thompson's still to the bottom side of the racetrack. This is insane. Tanner Marr and Lindstrom are just trying to get their lap back right now. These two are still side by side coming out of 4. So Thompson had to back out of it, trying to get a run one more time. 13 laps to go. Shaping up to be a good Darlington. No! Why? Caution, why? Come on. You all gonna do me dirty like I said in the pit party chat that this thing was gonna go flag to flag aside from the stage cautions. They were 13 laps shy. What happened, man? That yeah, it was him coming back up onto the racetrack that brought out the yellow and stops. See if we can go on board here and see what happened. He's cranked it hard. He broke something. Well, everybody's going to be coming down pit road now. Why is that still up there? There we go. That was weird. So there was nobody who took strategy there. I believe we saw everybody come down pit road and, yeah, I mean, probably bumped up the tire pressures, get it ready for a short run here. All right, we're coming back to 8 laps to go. Chris Carroll and Adam Thompson going to fire him off. You still got Mike Wood and Chris Spencer back there, though. Green flag back out in the air. Big gap back there between second and third rows, it looked like. Carroll got a really good launch, though. How about Chris Spencer side by side with Adam Thompson right now in 1 and 2? Thompson has the run there up on the high side. Here comes Mike Wood. Wood trying to block Richmond down on the bottom, looking to try and take third back. Freitas trying to make a run there on the outside, gets into the outside wall. You got 7 laps to go. Adam Thompson kind of has his work cut out for him now. Carroll's out to a 6/10 gap, has the advantage. We might have got the wall there. 2 into the, oh boy, here we go. Save it, save it. He saves it. I don't know how, but he saved it. Mike Wood, man, what a save. What in the world happened here? It's like Wellman got a piece of that as well. They come off the wall. They get into each other. Nicholas Lamb there. Man, everybody dodging it. We stay green, though. Somehow. Some way. Wellman's been pretty quiet all night now up here inside the top 5. Trying to run down the 98 of Jeremy Richmond. Wellman actually just ran the fastest lap of the race last time by a 29.33 for the 42. He's coming, man. 5 laps to go. It ain't going to be enough. Adam Thompson's there. Right on the back bumper of Chris Carroll. Both of them might have got a piece of the wall right there. This is shaping up to be a good Darlington finish. Oh, Thompson got a piece of it. Coming out of 2. He's going to lose some time. Three laps to go. Wellman's still running good lap times. He's stuck behind Richmond right now, though. He's got to get around him. He's only got 3 laps to do it. Popsicle sticks in the air, 2 laps to go. Something could happen. Oh, look at the run he's got. Had to back out of it, though. Into 3 and 4. Thompson cuts it down, trying to get a good run out of turn 4. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. Is he going to be able to get him? Hard into 1 and 2. Pulls it down. Carroll's going to try and block that. He gets in the outside wall. That might have been it right there. Not going to be enough coming out of turn number 4. It is going to be Chris Carroll taking home another win here in the front row. Next Gen Cup Series. Oh, hey, Dalton. Adam Thompson gets second. Kyle Wellman third. All right, so let's go ahead and talk to our third place finisher, and that's Kyle Wildman Wellman in third. And Kyle, you were kind of near the back most of the night. Might have played a little strategy there, maybe got some damage fixed. I'm not sure, but you fell back, and you kind of got a caution there. It saved you. Managed to come home P3 tonight. What kind of walk me through your race?
That was a rough one. Started in the pits just to, try to stay out of the accidents, and then started making my way through, and I was just getting beat up by everyone. And then got trapped a lap down, so I took the wave around, couldn't pit there, and got that lucky caution. Was able to get some fresh tires, and somehow miraculously missed all the wrecks towards the end and got up to third.
Yeah, man, it was a great job. You put that 42 in a good place, and good points night for you tonight. Who you got a shout out on that 42?
I'm gonna send a congratulations to Chris for getting a win tonight. And then we got Tripods in the Wild, Five Kings Motorsports, McConey Setup Shop, the Front Row guys putting on these wonderful shows every week. They're fun. Feeling competitive in this league, so that's good. It's building my motivation. And thank you guys up in TSP. Sam, you put on a great show every single night. I think that's about it.
All right, man. Well, we'll let you go ahead and get down there and celebrate third place finish, and we'll see you next week for the All-Star race.
Thank you.
That was Kyle Wildman Wellman coming home in third tonight. Got to talk to our second place finisher. And that's Adam Thompson in the number 71. And Adam, you and Carol battling hard there near the end. Sometimes it looked like you were better on a long run. Sometimes it looked like he was better on a long run. I'm going to let you have the floor and kind of walk me through not only that last restart, closing laps, but pretty much your whole race.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely had him on the long run. There was, I think the middle of the race, there was a long run. I was just toying with him, staying behind him, letting him burn him up, and then the caution came out. But the short run, I mean, my car is absolutely terrible for 5 laps. It's just so tight. And then, of course, you got the Darlington stripes. I think I beat the front right end too many times, and so it was extra tight on that last run. But, dude, tell me that looked – there was that 10-lap run before the caution came out. He and I were door banging. Tell me that looked good. I can't wait to watch that. It had to look good.
Yeah, it was a good – you guys put on a great race, man. I actually said in the in the comments of the pre-race show that you guys were going to go green flag the whole way tonight besides the stage cautions. You almost proved me right. But, yeah, you and Carol put on a great show up there once you guys were able to start battling. But you managed to come home P2 tonight. The battle continues for the most wins this season between you and him, and I think you're right back to being tied. So what's the plan going forward?
Yeah, how cool is that, right? I mean, and I was just telling Chris, I mean, that is the most fun I think I've ever had on iRacing, those 20 laps that he and I were just beating and banging. It was, honest to God, it was fun. It's okay to hit each other, but not destroy each other. And we weren't hitting each other on purpose. Going into one, it's so darn tight by yourself. And then you try to go in there too wide, you're pretty much guaranteed to touch. But anyway, yeah, the plan going forward is, I feel like a broken record, but I'm sorry, but just, take it easy. Finish in the top 5 every race and just see where it shakes out in the end. That's all. That's really all you can do is just keep getting good finishes.
All right, man. Second place here tonight. Another great finish for you. Who you got a shout out on 71 for making it all happen?
Well, Truth in Productions, I cannot wait to watch. It had to look good. So thank you for covering these. I'm excited to watch it. Thanks to Front Row Esports. And yeah, we'll talk to you. Well, shoot, it's going to be a while, but we'll talk to you.
Well, we got the All-Star race next week, so don't forget about that.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So we'll see you next week.
All right, man. Well, hey, congrats on second place. We'll see you next week for the All-Star.
Thanks, Sam. Be good.
It's Adam Thompson, driver of the number 71, coming home in second place. Now we got to talk to our race winner. That's Chris Carroll in the number 97, taking home the win here tonight. And Chris, we heard Adam's side of the story. He said he was having a good time battling you there for that 20 laps. And you guys were putting on a good show out there. And I even asked him, what's the plan going forward? Because you guys are tied now, I believe, for race wins in this series. I'll let you have the floor.
Oh, man. I mean, it was a lot of fun up front. We were trying to get around those lap cars, and some of them, I don't know what they were doing, but other guys were really predictable. And I got trapped behind one at one point. He got trapped behind one at one point, and kind of evened out. And it was, that was a really fun race. I think Adam had us covered on the long run. My car got pretty tight, and I made some adjustments and tried to save some tires, and it was the same thing. He's all over me. Freed the car up some, and it was better, but I tried to save some tire in front of him, and we got to battling. And I'm gonna have to go look at it, Sam, because you know what it's like in the heat of battle there. You're just up on the wheel trying to find every inch you can find without getting wrecked, and it's probably going to be fun to go watch that one back. But I think my car was a little better off at 2, and I think Adam had us covered in 3 and 4, especially in the long run. It looked like he could get in there deeper, and he was beating me to the throttle. So regardless, congrats to him, man. He's run me clean all year. He's a hell of a driver, and we've been better than him at tracks, and he's been better at us, and we've been going back and forth, and it's been a hell of a lot of fun, man.
Well, you take home another win here tonight, and like I said, I believe you two are tied for wins here. Gonna go ahead and let you have the floor again, man. Who you got to shout out for making it all happen?
Well, first and foremost, we got to thank you guys at TSP. I mean, we as drivers try and, you guys give us a platform, and we try and put on a show, and I hope we did that tonight. That was pretty tight. My mom's out there watching. I am driving. I really wanted to win that race bad, Sam. It's Mother's Day. I'm running a Chase Elliott scheme because that's her favorite driver. I ordinarily wouldn't. I'm not the biggest Chase Elliott fan, but I'd run that paint scheme for her tonight, so happy Mother's Day, Mom. Got to thank Five Kings, USAFirearms.com. Of course, Brian Zimmerman, he sponsors all of us, and we get to go racing because of him. We got to thank BAM Racing Videos. We got to thank, who else do I got to thank? All my friends and family out there watching. Got a lot of people out there watching now, and just everybody, Tom and all these guys. I'm more out here, Sam. My mouth is going a mile a minute, but I'm tired and sweating like a pig. But all these guys out here, Tom and Kel and Steven and whoever else I'm missing on their squad, that really gives us a good league to race in. They police it well. It's a well-run league. And again, happy Mother's Day out there, Mom.
All right, man. Hey, congratulations on taking home another win here tonight, and we'll see you next week for the All-Star race.
Thanks, Sammy. Appreciate it.
As your race winner, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Carroll. Adam Thompson in second, Kyle Wellman in third, Tom Friedis in fifth, Jeremy Richmond in fourth. I don't know why I went fifth to fourth like that. Doesn't matter. we're all done here at Darlington. Like I said, next week's the All-Star race. Then we take a big break, ladies and gentlemen. So don't miss the All-Star race next week. And with that being said, we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.